All right, welcome to the shop. So I'm doing a video on my M151a2. This whole video is about the air cleaner on this thing. So these come with an oil bath air cleaner system, and what it has, well, you have the main housing here, and it's got like a little dome thing here. This can come off, you know, for your water fording kit to hook onto. I'm not exactly sure where this is supposed to draw air from. I am missing some stuff on here, so when I find that out, I'll probably hook that up. So you've got the main can, and then inside of that you have this other, the oil can that sits down in there. This sits in the bottom, and it's got an oil level indicator. So you fill it up to here with oil, just engine oil or any kind of oil. And as the air gets drawn in through the filter, the air gets sucked through the oil, and as it comes up through the oil, it's clean because the oil's gonna, you know, grab any dirt. No dirt's gonna get through that. So when that oil's, you know, you have that cup in the bottom with the oil in it. Then you've got this unit here, which is not really a filter. It's just more of a breather. It's got the stainless steel wire in here, and that's just to keep the oil from being sucked through. Otherwise, you know, if you get splashing around or whatever, you might suck some of the oil up. It'll gurgle up through. And then so the air comes through here, and then it had in the lid. So then this lid goes on top right here. Flip it over. This is the lid that you know, that goes on top of the air filter, and inside the lid, inside here, was this horsehair, and this stuff is so nasty. This stuff is falling apart. When I took this out, I found a bunch of horsehair down on the bottom in the oil because it was somehow just working its way down in there. Who knows how much of this stuff has been sucked through into my engine. It also had this pad on here, and it had these screens too, just to try to contain the horsehair. So it had a screen on the bottom, it had the screens on top to try to contain that. It's a very efficient filter. It's a good filter, but it's kind of a pain in the butt, and I really don't like it. I wanted to go to just a pleated filter, a pleated paper filter, and I found online, militarytrader.com, they had an article about it. And they were actually talking about somebody else's article. I never actually went to his article. I just looked at the one on their website. And they showed pictures and all that stuff and had a brief description of how to do it. They showed part numbers. This is the best filter here. It's the Fram CA8039. I did order an AC Delco filter, but it hasn't come in yet. I want to see how that fits. I originally was shooting a video and doing this whole thing with this MicroGuard filter, but this MicroGuard filter is such a piece of crap. First, the bottom thing broke off. I siliconed it back on. Wasted a bunch of time on that. I did have it together and working, but then my Fram filter showed up this morning, so I decided to reshoot it with the Fram filter because it fits so much better. So it's a Fram CA8039. That's the best filter to use. What I did, I took the filter out, or the whole breather element stuff out. I took the can out of the bottom that holds the oil. I cleaned it all up, and then I put this in, and then I needed to see how much spacing I need, because I need to space it a little bit. What I found is I have this magnet I found that just kind of laying around here in the shop. I had two of these. It's about 5/8 of an inch thick, and it's a speaker off of it's a magnet off of a speaker, and it fits perfect down on the bottom of the can, and it gives me the right spacing. So once I put that in there, I just push this down in here, and then that bottoms out onto that spacer. And then I took and put some red grease on this rim right here on the air filter's cover, and then I set it on there and rotated and twisted it, and then it gave me witness marks here. It showed me that it was sealing. It transferred the grease to it. And I tried another spacer first, and it wasn't up high enough. But with this spacer, it's perfect. You can see it's pushing on there, and it's going to make a good seal. One thing is, like, this opening here for the inlet of the air is above where this filter is going to sit, but that's not a big deal because this rim is going to be pushing on the filter and sealing it, so that air is not going to really go anywhere. Basically, all the air that's coming in is going to come out below this rubber seal, the rubber seal part of the air filter. It's going to go down into the can, and it's going to go into the outer part of the air filter, and the clean air is going to come right up here, and it's going to go right into here and out the tube into your carburetor. Now, the article that I did find on the website shows to cut this off, and then the guy had welded a couple plates in here to put pressure on here. That really wouldn't work on mine, the way that mine's set up, unless I space that a lot more. but I just found that this works the best on mine, is to leave this intact, which is better because if I ever want to go back to the oil bath air filter, I have everything to do it, and I didn't have to cut this up or weld anything on. So with that in there, all I'm going to do, I'm going to put some grease on the rim of this right here. It's not totally necessary, but I'm just doing it because if any air decides that it's going to leak through there, you know, any just kind of micro amounts of dust or whatever, the grease is going to stop it, and the grease is going to stay there for a long time. It's not going to go, you know, it's not going to wear out or dry up or do anything. And whenever I do an oil change service or whatever, I'll pop this back off and check the air filter and make sure that the grease is still there and it's still sealing. So let me go ahead and get my camera on the tripod real quick, and then I'll put the cover on, and then I'll show you guys kind of how, you know, just what it looks like together. All right, so I've got the grease on there. I'll set this in place and just kind of force it down a little bit like that. And then you can see in there where the fresh grease mark is. It's got a really good contact all the way around. So that's gonna be awesome, actually. I just got to get this clamp down over that rim, and then I'll be able to tighten this thing up, hook my hose back up, and that's it. All right, so there's a very simple solution to getting rid of your oil bath air filter, just putting in a pleated air filter. I think I paid $13 for this on Amazon, and I'm done. I won't have to change this filter for a long time, if I even ever have to. As much as I drive this thing, that filter should never need to be replaced. And now I don't have to worry about the oil in here. I don't have to worry about the horsehair getting in my engine, and it's just going to get a good airflow on this. So I hope this helps some of you guys. If it does, please put in the comments, just put a quick thank you. Put, hey, yeah, this helped a lot. Hit the like button. If you have any better solutions, please put it in the comments and let me know. And then I'm going to get the AC Delco filter. It is on its way, and we'll try that. If there's any difference on it, I will definitely put that in the description or in the comments, so you guys can you know, judge for yourself which one you want to use. And this solution isn't only for the M150, you know, for the M151, but you can also do it with M151A2, anything else that has an oil bath air filter. Just look online to see what filter guys are using in the other ones. I don't know how many of them use the same housing, but definitely for the M151, and this is an M151A2, it just has the wrong grill. I'm actually going to be changing that grill, but it's an A2. This is a great solution for it. So thanks. Please hit the like button, please comment, and please share my video. And thank you for watching.